good with it in the hood with it. Welcome back to Gunners Collective TV. And you already know I'm back at it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Like a what? She's a what? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. She's a torta with some snack habits. Bye. Bye. In the Menudo style in direct fashion, man, we're going to get into the content of the day. But before we do, let's hit that like and subscribe button. Put your notification bell on all so that way you're directed in the direction of the dope content I'm kicking, man. And thank you. I appreciate you guys. We're going up, and it's all because of you. Leche. Whole percent. Or was it whole milk? Right? Milk 7.4. Milk makes people mad at it. And I understand. Okay? Milk, for a while now, has been doing these videos, his content, and I don't knock the man. I don't hate the man. I've actually sat down and interviewed the man. But he feels some type of way. He's the most active, non-active gang member I've ever seen in my life, right? He's not out there in the streets, doesn't participate, but gets highly upset when other people are not active. I understand this situation, man. That high rise does things to your head. So Milk has been going in on certain people, and I guess, you know, he's taking offense to active Crips, or he feels that are Crips, hanging around with the rapper G-Face. Now, you know, when it comes to G-Face, man, he's a very controversial figure, especially on YouTube, in the rap community. Whatever he's doing, man, a lot of people got a lot to say about G-Face. I myself feel it's like this. G-Face can be whoever he wants to be. Anyone can right here on YouTube. That's the fun thing about this, is you could talk about and be about whatever you want to be, but in real life, what are you really about? That's the question. Well, Milk 7.4 just found out what G-Face is all about. You know, a lot of people may say one thing or another about G-Face, and that he's switched gangs, or that, you know, he's this or he's that, or he just flosses too much. And I agree, sometimes it becomes petty and it becomes a little too much, but the man is in his lane doing his own thing. And, you know, when it came to like the Bozo and him situation, I was definitely siding on the side of Bozo, because I felt that, you know, he was spreading false propaganda, which he thought was real, but that worked out however it worked out. You know, to each their own, and I wish them both prosperity. But, you know, Milk goes in. Milk goes in on a lot of people, makes a lot of people upset. You know, there's a lot of people that are trying to catch up to him, and I could understand. You know, I could understand when your channel was based upon other people and basically trying to pick apart their stories or figure them out. You know, it's cool every once in a while. It's entertaining. We all get entertained. But when it's in every video, you know, dissecting people's whole get down and tripping out on people constantly every day, people can get tired of it. And, you know, it becomes upsetting, and it becomes change the channel type shit. So anyways, you know, I happened to watch No Jumper again. I know, Adam got me hooked, right? And it's because that channel was based upon drama and controversy as well. And I see that G-Face popped back up on his channel. I mean, the last time I checked, I seen a video where G-Face was kind of going in on Adam, saying him and Adam were not cool anymore. But I guess they figured that all out. I guess, you know, sometimes, and that's one thing that's funny about this internet shit, is you could be mad at a person one day and cool with them the next. You know, people forget reality. You know, in reality, when someone does you dirty, someone speaks on your name, or you're not cool with that individual anymore, then in real life, we're not cool no more. It doesn't mean someone's got to get beat up. Someone's got to get ran up on. It doesn't mean any of that. It just means, hey, homie, we're good. You know, I'm not going to deal with you in business, in pleasure, and nada. And you do it pushing, I do it pushing. But I guess they're cool again. Whatever, man. If it worked out, if they want to be friends, if G-Face wants to get utilized by the devil himself, Adam 16, then go ahead, ponle. It's your life. Don't be stupid, though, because if you waste it, right? Too Short said it best. And I'm going to say it like this. Here's some knowledge you can't get in college. Milk is hated around that camp. You already know Milk, because Milk 7.4 actually pulled up on Adam, knocked on his door, wanted that fade, and Adam declined that because Adam's not a gangster. Adam's never tried to be a gangster or proclaimed he is. Adam doesn't want this. When he talks his shit, Milk talks his shit, and when Milk pulls up, Adam becomes shit. And that's just it. We all know, because it's been out there for a while. But with that much being said, at the end of the day, your true gangster attributes and ability, if that's what you proclaim to be, if you proclaim to be active or you proclaim to be with the business, will be tested eventually. You know, there are guys that ain't going out like that. So I guess Milk did a video, or he did, he left a comment on this active, supposedly, allegedly active Crip that hangs around with G-Face. Now, I myself have many friends, active Crips, active Bloods, North, South. I mean, I fuck with a lot of people, man. You know, I got a circle of gente that I really fuck with tight, that I feel I could trust. They could trust me. They already know what's up. And then there's those that you feed with the long handle spoon, Holmes. Here's some of that sucker sauce, because you don't really know if you can trust these individuals. You don't know if they have your best interests at heart. That's the life we live, man. Really, you can only trust yourself and very, very few. You know, you have to base your judgments on people by the content of their character, how they act when they're around you. Don't judge them by what other people say or what you think rather than what you know. That's game, homie. That's what I was told. Never assume. Don't make an ass out of yourself. Never assume Avalto's a gangster or Avalto's not. Because the ones that you think aren't really are. And the ones that you think are will really tell on you. And that's just that life. You know, the streets, the G code and all that, it can become the CI code if you're fucking with the wrong person. So, in any case, Milk decides to leave G-Face's homeboy a comment or a message saying, hey, how can you proclaim to be an active Crip if you're hanging around with a non-active gang member, basically a PC? Now, the last time I checked, I know that people had hit Milk up, hey, are you active? Are you still with the Hoovers? To which he said, no, I ain't doing none of that. I'm just a family man, living my life, doing my YouTube thing. Okay, and I've told people, there's a big difference between being a dropout of a gang or being in good standings or bad standings or whatever. So basically what Milk is trying to say is he's not actively out there in the streets gangbanging like that anymore. He hung them boots up. He's got chanclas on now and a fake Versace robe. And what Milk is doing is basically saying that he's still in good standings. He's still with that G code, with that street code, meaning no telling on people. But he's still in everybody's mix, speaking on them. And I'm going to be honest with you. If you were really in that life, homie, then you would do this. Lasagna, very quiet, right? So when you choose to go in on somebody or you choose to test the ability of that man might come knocking at your door. And that's exactly what G-Face is proclaiming happened. Now, there's no video evidence. So I'm sure Milk's going to do a video where he's saying, no, it didn't happen. Or maybe he will just bite the bullet and say, yes, it did happen, right? So supposedly this Crip, I'm not sure if G-Face was with them, but he's telling the story immediately. On No Jumper, which I know Adam is he's just finger banging his asshole while the dude's doing it. So happy, right? Lena's nowhere in the sight, and I'm sure there's a black man somewhere where she's at. But anyways, this Volta has decided to put it out there, and he's saying that last night, you know, allegedly, that this active Crip man who was feeling some type of way, wanted just to show how much of a friend he was to G-Face, wanted to stand 10 toes down on his word and who he is as a man. So somehow they were able to figure out Milk's whereabouts, the apartment he lives in, the condominium, the high-rise apartment, you know, the notorious high-rise where it all goes down. Welcome to the dungeon, right? So they pulled up to his lab 24/7 like a JT the Bigger Figure song, knocked at his door, to which Milk answered with nothing but cankles on and thinness, right? And when he answered, this guy G-checked him basically told him, hey, bro, you're going to take the video down slandering my boy, slandering me, and you're going to apologize. And so they're putting out this story that Milk clammed up, you know, didn't want to go cock on us, right? Milk apologized and he took the video down and it was what it was. There was no assault of behavior. There was none of that. I'm sure there was a little aggressiveness in the ways the eyes looked, but Milk decided to do that. Now, having watched Milk for a long time, you have to be crazy to say some of the things he says, man. He's like the West Coast Charleston White, only the real white version, right? He pretty much says what's on his mind, and I commend him on that. I respect him on that. You know, if he feels that he can get away with it or he can say whatever he wants to say, you got to respect that, man. Every man can say what they want to say. Now, there's repercussions for actions. I myself say things knowing that there's repercussions, but at the end of the day, you know, that time shall shine when it shines. Milk's had his time to shine. You know, G-Face said that they went over there on some real thug shit and made him apologize. Do you believe it? When it comes to G-Face, he's been caught in several lies, man. He tells a lot of stories. Am I saying this is a lie? He's pretty adamant about this story. But to take it directly to No Jumper, is this just an excuse to get back in Adam's good graces or on Adam's platform to push your narrative? I mean, if G-Face drops an album or a song in the next 2 days, then we already know what it is. But he brought, as you can see by my thumbnail, he brought this actual Crip, his homeboy, who I have nothing bad to say. I don't even know this man's name. He brought him on No Jumper as well to tell the story. The way G-Face looked, and I can read people pretty good, man. He looked like he was telling the truth. He looked like this quite possibly might have happened. My thing is, Milk has said so much in the past about so many people. Why hasn't anybody else pulled up? Why did it take a simple disrespect for G-Face and this guy to pull up? Does it show that G-Face is a real gangster and that his home, not really, because there's been a lot of people that have said bad things about G-Face and he hasn't pulled up. I think a lot of people sleep on Milk. I think a lot of people just ain't shook. He doesn't have anyone shook. He doesn't look the way he did his punching bag video. I mean, just people are not scared of him. So people think that they can basically bully him or punk him. Let's just keep it real. Doesn't matter about where he's from, his gang, what he claims. People think as an individual, as a man, as a person, that they could punk him. Now, I've seen Milk say some things that were pretty crazy and pretty disrespectful, but I've also seen him be a man and apologize. See, when Milk did a video a while back and he disrespected the raza slightly, he immediately got a hold of me. He seen a video I did where I was questioning the disrespect of the raza, and he got a hold of me through IG, man, and we sat down and we conversated, and that's when I interviewed him so he could clean it up, because he felt like, if for no other reason, he didn't want to alienate the raza from his channel. He wanted the people to understand that he's always fucked with essays and there was no disrespect. And he did that as a man. He offered to do, I didn't offer to do the interview with him. He offered to sit down on my platform and do it. And then later on got at me sideways. Oh, you're non-active. I don't know why I sat down with you when some people applied pressure, but he ain't active either. So he better stop it. Whatever. So he did apologize, man. So I know Milk has man in him. Okay, the measure of a man is a man that knows right from wrong and knows that when he's wrong, hey, he could bite that bullet and he could apologize. You got to respect it. Okay, so if these dudes did pull up to his pad and make him apologize, can't knock Milk for that. I know there's going to be people that do videos, oh, he's scary, oh, he's this, he's that. If someone knocks at your door, your livelihood, your space, homie, and is coming at you aggressive, one or two things should happen. Either you get off where you're mad at and you handle your business and you protect your household and your familia, or if you know you are definitely in the wrong, you admit that. Now, I'm sure this could have been handled several different ways, but of course, you can't sleep on G-Face as well, or his homeboy, because you don't know what the next man is capable of or how the next man's feeling. And that's a lesson to a lot of content creators and YouTubers. You might assume someone's a sucker or a punk, or I could just say whatever I want here on the internet. No one's ever going to pull up until they do. And then it's a different story. That's when you find out exactly if your mouth can write a check that your ass can't cash, bro. Put me on the butt for what? Man, these brothers don't play too much. Willie D, right? That's when you find out if some Willie D shit is going on. That's when you find out, literally, if a man is willing to stand on his words, stand on what he has to say. Because there's a lot of people that double down on what they say here on the internet. I stand on that, homie. I'm going to stand on that. And then someone pulls up to the house, well, I ain't trying to stand on nothing. Apologize, right? If I fuck up, this is me, Gunner. Knowledge you can't get in college. If I fuck up, I'm man enough to admit it. Hey, man, my bad. I fucked up. It is what it is. Hopefully, you can stay in your lane, I'll stay in mine, and we can just get on. If it's to the point where I truly feel a certain way, then I won't apologize and it's get off where you're mad at. You understand? But they're saying they pulled up to Milk's house, somehow got his address, I don't know, it's not hard, and decided to make him squirm a little bit. And they're saying he took the video down, he apologized. Now again, anyone could say anything. That's the wonderful world of YouTube and the internet, social media, is that someone could say that to slander your character, to defecate on your character, right? And it doesn't mean it necessarily happened. But I'm gonna be totally honest with you. Again, there's no video of it that I've seen yet, right? Only G-Face and his homeboy going on No Jumper. And Adam looked like a fucking pig in a fucking bacon factory. He was like odd but happy at the same time. He didn't know, right? He was like Lena in a black dick factory. He was smileys, gigglies, right? And that's because he has a personal hatred towards Milk. And I think that stems from more than Milk calling him out. I think it stems from Adam seeing another white man that is in the culture get some shine. That's where I think that stems from, to be honest with you. It could be even more than that, but from what I've seen from the outside looking in, I think Adam gets jealous when another white man is getting that shine in the culture. Because Milk pretty much, let's just keep it real. 1090 Jake, he's way over there on the other side, man. But on the West Coast, when it comes to these white guys getting shine off the black and brown, it's going to be Milk and it's going to be Adam. And Milk actually was from a black gang at one point in time, or what you could consider a black gang, the Hoovers. He actually was from a predominantly black gang, right? Whereas Adam never was. He used to ride with Tony Hawk, right? So I could see the hatred there, the animosity or the envy. You know, again, you know, it's just a big circle jerk, a fucking fuck fest where these guys, it's like on rotation. Next thing you know, Milk's going to pop up on No Jumper. They're going to be cool again. He's going to be talking about G-Face. I'm sure Milk's going to put a video out if he hasn't already addressing this issue, but that's the word on the curb going around is that this guy, and I'm not sure if G-Face did it as well, but they pulled up to his pad and checked him. Now, I don't blame Milk if he took the video down. If he did that, you have to worry about the safety of your people. You know, when vatos come knocking at your door some type of way and you're not prepared, you know, you just got done boning your old lady in the bathroom and you fucking answer the door in your fake Versace robe with your hair in pigtails with a blunt in your mouth and they're like, hey, homie, what's happening? What happened? Right? You know what I mean? Shit changes. It switches up quick. Anyways, man, I just seen it and I thought I'd speak on it, kind of touch on it. Again, man, G-Face has his own issues and his problems, and I know a lot of people go in on him. And I know in the past, man, I'm not the type to bite my tongue. If I feel a certain way about a certain way, you know, when that shit was going on with Bozo, I was like, nah, bro, that's bullshit. You know, you don't do that to a man. I did that and learned my lesson before. So, you know, I'm no one to sit here and say that, oh, he's a punk for that, or he's a sucker, or this and that, because I don't truly believe that G-Face is a punk or a sucker. I believe if he's cornered, Holmes, anyone can fucking come out swinging. And I believe he's about his business. But at the same time, I also believe that sometimes he be fibbing just a little bit. So we'll see how it all works out, man. And if Milk did take it down, I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, he's a sucker. He's a sucker. Come on, bro. If you don't know by now, you don't know, right? He's not trying to fight no one or do anything like that, man. I mean, Adam, yeah. Ain't no one scared of Adam. Ain't no one scared. Keep it on the streets. They ain't scared of Adam, right? But yeah, with that being said, just a little something I heard, a little word on the curb, man. Is it true? Is it not? I don't know. What have you guys heard? Did fucking Milk get ran up on at his pad? That's definitely a breach of security, ain't it, Milk, right? Just because you live way up in the sky like George Jefferson, you know, doesn't mean Wheezy is ready to burst, right? So all it means is that there's nowhere for you to run. Anyways, with that being said, I hope that you move smooth with a purpose. Get everything that you want coming. And remember, man, again, No Jumper went from a channel that literally and actually, man, was behind people's music career. And now it's no longer that. Now it's all about chisme, drama, and belittling the black and brown man and stirring controversy. And again, this is another controversial topic. You know, like I said, Adam and G-Face weren't seeing eye to eye just 2 weeks ago. Now all of a sudden he's all up on there talking shit. And Adam's like, I'm getting them views. And that's just what it is, man. The brown and black man go over there and the white guy strikes again. It is what it is. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive, struggle, and strive for what I honestly, truly believe in. That's bringing you guys the best possible entertainment I can and also keeping it real, man. This is the gun. Bang, bang.